The drone that could have taken out a Flight for Life helicopter was not one of those drones. You know, the large synchronized mystery drone seen at night over eastern Colorado. That today, state emergency managers offered the most significant update yet on the drone investigation. The near collision with a medical helicopter near Fort Morgan led the state to get more involved in the hunt for the drones. Now, investigators say that was just a single daytime drone, not part of the nighttime large drone swarms that have been reported over the plains. The state's Department of Public Safety has gone through 90 reports dating back to late November. 14 were determined to be people just flying hobby drones, nothing illegal. 76 of the reports have not been resolved. All of the public attention now has spottings pouring in. 23 in the last week. 4 of them are still a mystery, but most were determined to be harmless. 19 of them were just hobby drones or confused people looking at planes, planets, and stars.